I've been doing a lot of reflecting when it comes to Mother's Day. Mother's Day has always been a really emotional holiday for me for many reasons. I have lost many wonderful women in my life who are mothers. I've suffered with 6.5 years of infertility. I have been able to celebrate with these mothers that are still present in my life, including my mother, my stepmother, and my mother-in-law. I have grieved with friends who also suffer with the horrible disease of infertility. I have watched family members and friends go through the trial of losing their child that they so desperately wanted. I have lost my own babies to failed adoptions. I have watched families struggle for years to finalize an adoption. I've had the pleasure 3 times to see a life brought into this world, including the birth of my son. And I have held the hand of so many incredible women who have lovingly placed their child into the arms of another woman. I just want to share with you a few thoughts when it comes to being a mother. To me, motherhood isn't about biology. Motherhood is more than bearing children. It is important to remember that the call to nurture isn't just limited to our own flesh and blood. The definition of a mother is defined as just to watch over, nourish, and protect maternally. All women are mothers in a sense, regardless of having birthed a child or not. We all have it within us to care for, nurture, teach, encourage, and lead by example to others. We share a common thread of love and compassion. We feel deeper and we love harder. We do things that others believe to be extraordinary without even batting an eye. Placing a child for adoption does not make a woman less of a mother, and parenting does not make her more of one. A woman places a child for adoption, that child is not given up. She's providing something to that child that she just can't. She's putting aside her own wants and feelings, and she is putting that child first. Her role of being a mother does not stop at placement. She is and will forever be a mother. As an adoptive mom, this is a big one for me. I hope and pray that my son's birth mom will never feel forgotten or unwanted or not needed in her son's life. She is his mom in a way that I am not. They share a special bond, and that is a beautiful thing. Birth moms, I want each of you to know how deeply we grieve for you. On this Mother's Day, I weep for those mothers I know that will not be able to hold their sweet babies and kiss their faces goodnight. My joy brings you sorrow, and for that I will always have an amount of respect, admiration, and love that cannot be explained in words. Thank you for sharing your story and inspiring others through their journey. Thank you for being willing to share your little ones with us. You are amazing. Now, to those who desperately long to have a child, whether you're struggling with infertility, miscarriage, child loss, the adoption wait, or a failed adoption placement, I am here to tell you firsthand, I know how difficult it is and how lonely the road to motherhood can feel. For years, I felt alone. I hated Mother's Day. I hated the feeling of not knowing when or if I would ever become a mother. I struggled even in visiting my own mom. I cried for days leading up to it, knowing that there was a piece of me still missing. After 3 years of feeling completely alone, oddly enough, I turned to social media. In that, I found the most amazing support group. I found a group of women who just got it. We weren't all struggling in the exact same way, but we got it. We understood the pain of a broken heart on so many different levels that it brought us together. I have gained some of my best friends through the trial of infertility. I am here to tell you that there are so many incredible women out there going through the same thing as you or similar, and they are there for you. They will hold your hand. They will cry with you. They will let you lean on them for comfort and peace and strength, and they will lift you up in prayer. They will be your light, and they will help you find your own light through the hell of infertility. Please don't feel alone. Lean on others when you need it, and soon you will be the strength for others. You are all mothers. That love and encouragement that you can offer to others makes you a mother. Like the great Oprah Winfrey once said, biology is the least of what makes someone a mother. So today, I recognize every woman. I recognize the mothers here on earth and in heaven. I recognize the women with 10 children, and I recognize the women with none. I recognize the women who are spiritual leaders and lift us all up. I recognize the women who take care of our orphans through adoption and foster care. I recognize women who will never carry a child in this life, and the women who have babies waiting for them in heaven. I recognize the women who have placed their babies into the arms of another. I recognize the women who suffer quietly and suffer publicly with the pains of infertility. I recognize sisters, aunts, grandmothers, nieces, and friends who step up to be the mothers when others cannot. Today I recognize you. You are loved, you are cared for. You mean the world to someone. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. May we all share our stories and this journey of motherhood together. Happy Mother's Day.
Baby, that's my mother.